Jennifer Mata-McMahon. Welcome to another Empties video. This video is going to be the Empties, there's a ton of them, that I've accumulated since the month of January. So it's like 5.5 months worth of Empties. So there's a lot. There's body products, there are hair products, there is some makeup, more than I typically have, and then there's some face and facial care kind of products, and then there's some miscellaneous that I think I'm going to put into body because they're sort of like bath kind of related things, so I'm going to group those together. And I think, I don't know, but I'm kind of over these videos. I just wanted to make this one because I've accumulated so much trash in the past 5.5 months or so that I figured I have it, let me film a video. And some of the things that I have here are all-time favorites, and some of the things that I have here are really good products. I don't think I have many duds, but I will talk about them when I get to them. But I think that after this video, I don't know that I'm going to do other Empties videos. I'm kind of done collecting trash, and I think I'm kind of done doing these videos. So this is going to be my last hurrah in terms of Empties. So I hope you like it. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with hair. The first Empties I have is this Function of Beauty conditioner. Function of Beauty is a brand that you can design the formula of the shampoo that you want for your specific hair type. So I had a formula that was for strengthening hair, for hair loss, for colored hair, and I think to condition it because I think my ends are a little bit dry. I have like combination hair, like my skin is also combination, so I have oily roots and dry ends, and so it was hard to get the right combination. I don't think I would necessarily recommend this brand. I think it's overpriced for what it does, even though you can custom it to your hairstyle, which sounds wonderful. I think you can find really good shampoos at the drugstore for $5 to $6, and they work just as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm spoiled and my hair is not really high maintenance, but I don't know. I don't think I would pay this again. I would have this shampoo bottle here as well, but the shampoo bottle just has a tiny little bit left and it's still in my shower, so we can count that as an Empties too. And it's the purple shampoo because it was for color treated hair. Again, didn't particularly love either the shampoo or the conditioner. I obviously use the conditioner all up. I'm gonna use the little bit that I have left for the shampoo, but I would not necessarily repurchase this or recommend you buying this. The other thing that I have for hair is this L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair. This is a leave-in conditioner, and it's cut because this is what I do with the products that are difficult to get to, the last little bits, because I want to use the last little bits, and it's just a leave-in conditioner. It is something that I put on my wet hair, so after I shampoo and condition my hair in the shower, I will put this, something like this or something like this. I've repurchased this many times. I would highly recommend this particular one, but right now I'm using a different brand and a different kind of leave-in conditioner. I put this in my hair and then detangle it with a wet brush. Always do that because my hair gets super tangled. Especially when it's this long, how it is right now. My hair is fine, it's straight, and it gets tangled by just looking at it. So I really need something like this. Highly recommend it. Have purchased it many times. Would buy it again, but right now I'm using something different. The other thing that I have for my hair, and I have 3 of this scent. This is the Batiste Dry Shampoo. This is a rose gold scent, which I really like because of the smell of rose gold. And then I have 2 of the Batiste Dry Shampoo in the Floral and Flirty Blush scent. I bought this, I think it was a mistake, it was a 3-pack, so I still have one more of these to go. But I have 5 of these because this is my ultimate favorite dry shampoo. And I would love it. As you can see, I buy it over and over and over. I use it mostly every day because I used to, as I said, my hair is oily in the roots. I used to wash my hair every day growing up. Like when I was in high school, when I was in college, I would wash my hair every day. Every time I showered, I washed my hair. I stopped doing that when I discovered dry shampoo. And when I discovered this one, I've been loyal to Batiste because it's not as expensive as others that I also like and that also do the job, but it is economical. It does the job, it smells good, it keeps my hair looking clean between washes, and now I can go with washing my hair twice a week instead of every day. That is incredible. It's been really good for the health of my hair. Moving on to body, because that's everything I had to say about hair. I used up this is a hand cream. It's a scented hand cream. It came in a pack of I think 6 or 7 of these, and I got at Aldi, I believe. And this is the rose water one. It smelled really nicely. I used it on my hands. I would buy these again, but I still have some of these laying around the house. All of them were a different scent. I think I've used the lavender, the coconut, the rose, and I still have others, vanilla, other scents. Sage I think I had, which I didn't particularly like, but most of the scents were nice. I used up 2 of these. This is native deodorant. This is the deodorant that I use every day, and this scent I particularly love because it's a Dozen Roses scent. I don't know if this is a permanent scent or if it was like a special edition scent that they might have not continued to do. I'm not sure. Because right now I went back to using the coconut one and the lavender one. Those are the other 2 that I like. And love it. Works for me. Keeps me smelling nicely. And it's not an antiperspirant, so you're still gonna perspirate and you're still gonna sweat, but it is a deodorant, so it is gonna keep you smelling nicely. If you go through that hump, and if natural deodorants eventually work for you. I, for the longest time, couldn't control the body odor with a natural deodorant. I had to use something super duper strong, and finally I got my body to a point where I could use this and this works, and I really like it. So I use native deodorants all the time. Have repurchased this many times and will continue to do so. The other thing I used up was this bath soap body, these are bath, rose scented bath like salts that you put in your tub before you go in for a bath. The scent is delicious. Anything that smells like roses, as you can tell there's a theme here, I love. So I used up one of these. For the bath, in terms of body lotion, I used up 2 different body lotions that I like both of them. Actually, I like the Aveeno one more. This one is the Aveeno Sheer Hydration Daily Body Lotion. This body lotion is perfect for summer because it absorbs really quickly. It's a sheer hydration, so it keeps your body hydrated, but it absorbs really quickly and it doesn't give you that sticky sensation to the skin, so you can get dressed quickly after applying it. And it's perfect for summer where you don't need super high moisturization in your skin. In the winter time, I tend to get really dry and need something that's much more potent than this. But for the spring and summer and sort of not so cold months, this is perfect. I love it, and I've repurchased this many times. Would highly recommend it. The other one I used up, the other body lotion, is this Love Beauty and Planet Delicious Glow Lotion. This I bought because of the rose scent. I got this, I think, at a TJ Maxx. Yeah, I think it was at a TJ Maxx that I got it, or Marshall's, or one of those stores. And I used it all up because I really liked the scent, but it wasn't as hydrating as the Aveeno one or other body lotions that I have, so I didn't really enjoy it that much. I would not repurchase this. The other thing that I have here that I used up is this Rose and Peony Soothing Shower Gel. So this is for liquid soap that you use in the shower. I pump it up to a loofah and then I use that as instead of soap. I haven't used soap in years to cleanse myself in the shower. So love this one. I enjoyed it. It was nice. The packaging is a little flimsy is the only thing I can say about it, but the product itself was good. This I also got at a TJ Maxx. And the last thing I used up for this like body bath all over kind of products is this Dr. Teal's Foaming Bath with Pure Epsom Salt Sleep Bath and Melatonin Essential Oils. This is for bubble baths. So this Dr. Teal's makes the best bubble bath bubbles. So, or bubbles for bubble bath or foaming bath product. It's great. The bubbles will last throughout. If you like to soak in the tub for like 2 hours straight, you will have bubbles for 2 hours straight with this, and you will get a lot of bubbles with a little bit of product. So you don't have to empty half of the bottle to get a lot of bubbles, which is, I highly appreciate that. And this really, I didn't necessarily notice the melatonin or the essential oils doing anything to make me sleepy. And I usually take baths at night, so, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the bubbles, I enjoy the pampering of taking a bath with salts and bubbles. Okay, so that is it for body and miscellaneous. Let's look at makeup. So for makeup, I used up a setting spray from Morphe. I really like this one because of both things. The applicator, it's a continuous spray. So you press it and it just it's not a kind of thing, right? It's a continuous spray. And it's really nice to apply. It feels really nice when you apply it on your face to set your makeup. But also the product is good. So it actually does set your makeup and helps with the longevity of your makeup. So it'll take your makeup. If you need it to last 12 hours, this will help. I like it. I've repurchased it. I already have another one in my vanity. I bought the smaller size this time because this seemed to last forever. And so I bought the smaller version of it, but I really like this product. The other thing I used up, I didn't realize, is I used up 3 different concealers. I didn't realize I used that much concealer, but I guess I do. Every day when I apply makeup, I use concealer under my eyes, and these are some of the ones that I use. I have all different kinds. This one is one that I really like. This I think it was a repurchase, so this is the second one I've had of this. This is the Catrice Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. I use it in the shade, let's see what it says. My shades are typically light 02. I think it says, no, 020. Yeah, here it is, light beige 020. Liked it. It's lightweight. I don't like super heavy concealers. I have Shape Tape by Tarte, and I have the e.l.f. The Super Coverage Concealer by e.l.f. I have those and I use them sporadically, but I really don't like a ton of coverage under my eyes because I feel like it accentuates my lines and it makes me look older, and it just, you know, I don't know. I don't think it does me any favors when I use high coverage concealers. So something that's lightweight is good for me, and this does the trick. So and this is, I think, the second one that I've purchased. I haven't repurchased it again because I have others and I'm just going through them, but really liked it, would recommend it, and would buy it again. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealer. This one is also very lightweight. It doesn't really cover that much. What it does is that it brightens, like the name says. And I used it all up. I don't know that I would repurchase it. I like the convenience. I like the packaging. I like how you click on it, it comes out, and you kind of brush it on your eyes. I like that. I liked it. I think I like it more than the doe foot applicator from the typical concealers, like the Catrice one, this one. But I don't know that I would buy it again because I don't need any at the moment. This shade is Light 26N. They have tons of shades in this one, and I sort of guesstimated which one I would use, bought it online and used it all up, so it worked for me. This one is one that I've purchased many times over. It is the Neutrogena, I don't even know what kind of concealer it is. I don't think I can see the writing. It is a concealer for blemishes. So this is not one that I use under my eyes, but it's to spot conceal and to cover blemishes. It has salicylic acid in it. e.l.f. used to make one that I loved, just like this, in the same kind of packaging and everything, and they discontinued it. So after e.l.f. stopped making theirs, I went over to Neutrogena and started buying the Neutrogena one. And I love it. I use it every time I have something, a pimple, a blemish, something to conceal, and I'll use this on it. And I used it all up. I have many of these. I've bought it many times, and I will continue to do so because it really works for me. I used I used one lip liner, sorry. This one is the Essence Stay 8-Hour Lip Liner, waterproof, in the shade Because Duh. I really like that. This is a really good lip liner. I've bought this, I've repurchased it again, and I've been using it. I have this same type in different shades, but this is the one that I like the most. It's Because Duh in 01. Really great. It's like a My Lips But Better kind of color for me. I used up, it broke, but I used up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I used the color medium brown. The spoolie broke. I think it broke, and I threw it away because it completely broke off. I like it. It works for me. The color works for me. Although I think this medium brown recently has been a little too dark, but it works. And I like it, but I have others that are less expensive that do the same for my brows, and I would not repurchase this. I think this is the last one that I will buy of these, although I've bought many before it. I used this one up. This was a new, ooh, maybe there is something in there. Oh, but it goes down, so no. There's product, but you can't really use it. Lovely. I don't like ColourPop packaging. It tends to be hit or miss. This is the ColourPop eyeliner. I think it's in either cocoa or some kind of, I don't know because it rubbed off the name, but it's a brown eyeliner from ColourPop. I used it all up. It looks like there's still a little bit of product in there, but you can't use it because it goes down when you push it in, and so that's it. It's done. I have another lip liner from ColourPop that I had to, it was brand new, and I had to sharpen it until it got to like about this size before I could use it because the product kept on sinking in. So every time I would sharpen it and use it on my lips, it would sink in. So I would have to sharpen it more, and then it would sink in until it got to about this size, until I think that's the amount of product it actually had. I was like, okay, ColourPop, what the heck? I don't know. I don't love ColourPop packaging. I think it's cheap and well, whatever. The product typically is good, but the packaging I really don't like. I used it up. I liked it, but I have other brown eyeliners that I use on the regular, so I'm not buying that again. I used two of my favorite lip balm. This is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Lip Treatment. I used the clear shade. I have colors, they have tinted ones, but I use the clear shade and I use it all until it reaches the point where I can't just use it normally, and then I go in with my finger, with my pinky, and take out all the product until there's just nothing left, because I love it so much and I want to use absolutely everything. So both of them have been used to the bitter end, and the one that I have right now of this is almost getting to that point where I'm going to have to start using my pinky to get the product out. Love these. It's really the best lip balm ever. If you're looking for a lip balm, get one of these. You will not regret it. It keeps your lips so moisturized. I put it on at night to go to sleep, and in the morning I still have lip balm on. It's so hydrating and moisturizing for your lips. I don't have, ever since I started using this, I don't have cracked lips anymore. Even in the winter when it's really, really dry and cold and my lips get cracked, never again have I had cracked lips after using this. It's the bomb diggity. Okay, I used up a primer from Hard Candy, the Smoothing Primer Balm from Hard Candy. I got this on the recommendation, I think, of Emily Noel. She said that she liked this better than the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And I used it, and it's more hydrating. The e.l.f. Putty Primer is a little more drying, so when you put it on, you have to kind of like rub it a little bit more because there's more resistance. This is much more emollient, so it smooths, it spreads more easily on your skin. And I think it is. This one is more comparable to the Tatcha one than the e.l.f. Putty Primer. But I think I like the e.l.f. Putty Primer better. I don't know. I used it all up, and I have used all of an e.l.f. Putty Primer before this one. And I don't know. I repurchased the e.l.f. Putty Primer. I haven't repurchased this one, if that tells you anything. So these two products that I have here are makeup products that I'm almost done with. So this is the Hourglass Ambient Powder in Diffuse Light, the mini one. Almost done with it, as you can see. Almost done with it. So I wanted to show you because, as I said, I don't think I'm going to do other Empties videos, so this is going to be my last hurrah, and I wanted to show you the products that are almost empty. So this one, I think that by the time I use this tomorrow, it's going to be gone, right? So here it is. I love this powder. I love Hourglass powders, finishing powders. They're delicious. They're the best, and I highly have enjoyed this one. Bought it in the mini because I didn't know if I was going to love the diffused one, and I do. I would buy the big one, the regular size of this. Love it. And the butter bronzer. I still have some product there. I'm trying to get it all out because I do not like to declutter things or get rid of things. Or put things in my empties when they're not 100% empty, and this, as you can see, is not 100% empty. But again, because this is my last empties video, I wanted to show you this product that is almost empty. I like it, but I feel like at this point, and I don't know if it's at this point now, it's a little too orange, or if it has always been a little too orange and I just hadn't noticed until now. I'm not sure. I don't know. But I'm trying to use it up for the sake of using it all up, and then that's it. I don't think I'm going to buy this again for the reason that I think it's a little too orange, and I have it in just the bronzer color. This is the original butter bronzer in the bronzer color. This is not, you know, the light bronzer. It's not the new version. It's the original old one that has lasted me all these years. And I would not purchase it because of that, because I've noticed that it's a little bit orange, and because I have two other bronzers, one from e.l.f. and one from what is that white, the big white one. I'm blanking on the name, but you know which one it is, right? that I want to use and I want to use every day, and I'm not going to repurchase this one while I have 2 other ones that it's going to take me years to go through like it did with this, right? So, okay, so that's it for makeup. Let me get into cleansing balms and cleansing products and just face products, and we are done. Okay, so I have 2 cleansing balms that I went through. These are 2 of my favorite cleansing balms, or these are my 2 favorite cleansing balms. They're both different price points, like very different price points. For what you pay for this one, you can get probably 3 of this one. But I bought the Clinique one, and this is the Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. I bought it in a 2 for 1 or buy one get one half price or something like that from Ulta. So I use it all up. I love it. I have another one because I bought 2 at the same time, so I have the second one in use right now. Love it. Highly recommend it. I have the travel size one, what I carry with me, I take with me when I go for trips. Love this thing. Absolutely would repurchase it and absolutely love it. What I don't love is the price point. So I discovered this one, which is about $10 or so. The other one's about $30. And this one's from Pond's. It's a cleansing balm. It also, the scent of this one reminds me like of my granny. It has those like granny type scents up to the product that I really like. I know some people don't like that scent. I particularly love that scent. So I enjoy this one. I've purchased and used many of these. This one, now I don't know if they stopped making it or what happened, but it's been really, really hard to find. And that's why I went back to buying the Clinique, because I stopped finding this easily online. And so for the price point, so I was starting to find it really hiked up, and I figured, okay, well, for that price I'd rather buy the Clinique. And since they had that sale at Ulta, I just went for the Clinique. So that's why. But I would totally repurchase this. I would highly appreciate if Pond's did not take this out of their rotation, if they continue to make it. But I don't know what's happening with this product, but it's really good. Another cleanser that I used were these Positively Radiant Aveeno makeup removing wipes. I don't typically use wipes to take off my makeup, but I was traveling and this is what was in my traveling kit, and I had forgotten to take a balm with me, so I finished this. I used them all up. They had been in that traveling kit for a long time, and I finished them up in that last trip I took about a month or so ago. I like them. They're good. They do take your makeup off. They're good for a pinch, and I would recommend them, and I would purchase them again. In fact, I think I have purchased them again because I needed to have just wipes just in case. And also from Aveeno, I have this. I typically have this in my shower. This is what I use in the mornings to cleanse my face in my shower. It's the Aveeno Positively Radiant Brightening Cleanser, so it's from the same line as the makeup wipes. And I bought this many times, and I still have it in my shower, and I'm continuing to use it. The other thing I have from this line is this Aveeno Positively Radiant 60-second in-shower facial. It's a cleanser, but it's more of a mask, and it has little beads, so it's more like a scrub. And you put it on your face for like 60 seconds, and then you scrub it off. And it's a really good like scrubbing, cleansing mask. I also have this in my shower. I use this one all up. I cut it like I do with all these products that I want to get the last little bit out. And I have repurchased it, and I have another one. So I have this duo lives in my shower all the time. So highly would recommend that to anybody that's looking for products to quickly cleanse their face deeply and nicely without stripping it, and really taking off the gunk and brightening your face. Okay, this is another cleanser that I used up. It's the Paulas Choice Perfectly Balanced Foaming Cleanser from the Resist line. I really like this line. I have another product that I'll show you in a second from this line. I use this as a second cleanser at night. So after I go in with a cleansing balm, like the Clinique or the Pond's one, to remove my makeup, I'll go in with a cleanser like this to do the second cleanse, to really make sure that I got everything off my face and that it's super clean. This is great because it doesn't strip my face and it leaves it, you know, a little plump, a little moisturized. It doesn't really, it cleanses, but it doesn't really completely strip my face of everything. I really like this. I've repurchased it. I have another one sitting on my bathroom vanities that I'm using currently. So love it. I would highly recommend it. The other cleansing balm that I used up and I would not recommend is this one from e.l.f. It's the Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. And even though it has supposedly hyaluronic acid and it's the Holy Hydration one, this one is one that I felt that would cleanse my face to a point where it was stripping it. And at the end, my face was left like taut and like really dry. So I used it up because I was, again, I'm not one to buy something and just leave it unless it produces a reaction in me that is just unbearable, or if it has a scent that is just, I can't tolerate, right? If it's something that I can tolerate and it's not perfect, but it's okay, I will use it all up. And that was the situation with this product. So I used it up, but I would not repurchase it and I would not recommend it. The other cleanser I used up, and I used up in my trip with the wipes. So I was using the wipes to remove my makeup, and then I was using this as a second cleanse, is this Clinique Foaming Sonic Facial Soap. And it's this little like travel size, and it was in my travel makeup bag, or my toiletry bag that I took on my trip, and so I used it all up. It wasn't completely full, so it wasn't like I used the whole thing on my trip, but I had a little bit left, so I used it and I cut it to use the remainders of it, and so love it, did its job, really enjoyed it. But I have other cleansers that I would use, that I need to use up. And I think I like the Paulas Choice better than this, so I would repurchase the Paulas Choice and not this one. This one, just because it was a travel size, it was really handy and useful to have in my toiletry bag. Okay, the other Paulas Choice products that I love, one from the Resist line, is this Paulas Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. Again, it's one that I cut to use the very last little bits of it. I've bought this many times, like many times, more than the cleanser. I believe this was the first Paulas Choice product that I ever purchased, and I love it. I use it every day as my SPF under my makeup, and I use it also as a morning moisturizing lotion because it's a moisturizing kind of SPF that has a little bit of tint to it. So it's not greasy, it won't leave you with this like a film like the SPFs do. But it protects my skin from the sun and from sun damage, and it goes really well under makeup, and I just love it and have repurchased it many times. I already have another one that I used today, this morning, before I did my makeup. I love this thing. The other Paulas Choice product that I also love is this, and I think everybody and their mother loves this. This is the Exfoliate 2% BHA Liquid Exfoliant Salicylic Acid. It's a toner, and it's something that I use typically at night. I've heard people say that they use it in the mornings before they do their makeup. I don't do that because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I would have to be really sure that I had a lot of sunscreen on after I put something like this on my skin. It doesn't necessarily irritate my skin. Salicylic acid doesn't necessarily irritate my skin, but it's strong, and it's something that you sort of get used to. So I started out using it every 2 nights I would use it and then every other night, and now I can use it every night if I wanted to. I sometimes don't because I either forget or I'm using some other product, but this is great for clearing your skin, for unclogging your pores, for keeping your face clear of blemishes, for attacking blemishes when you have them, for just smoothing out your skin. And it's really worth the hype that everybody has around it. It's a really great product. The other salicylic acid product that I use a ton of is this e.l.f. one, and it's a little stick. It's a little roller kind of product that is great to pinpoint blemishes. So if I have a pimple or a little blemish, I'll go in with this, and it's like a pinpoint of salicylic acid that has been really great. And this I do sometimes use under makeup. So I'll put this on my blemish, and then I'll put in my my SPF, my primer, my foundation, and all this, and I'll put this on first. The other thing I used also from e.l.f., because I went in and bought all that Holy Hydration line, and I still have the eye cream, which I haven't used up, is this face cream. I really liked this. I think of all of the Holy Hydration products that I bought, this is the one that I liked the most. It's the moisturizing hyaluronic acid, like moisturizing cream for your face. Liked it, would repurchase it, but right now I'm using Manuka Honey as my moisturizing lotion for my face, and so I wouldn't repurchase it at this moment, but I would eventually repurchase it because it's really good. People, I think that's it. I think we went through everything, so that is it. Those are my empties for the past 5.5 months since January. So these empties are from February to, we're in July now, so from February to July. These are the empties that I have gone through, and a couple that I'm almost there. And I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some recommendations from these products if you're looking for something similar. And that is it. I am done with empties videos, I think. Maybe in a month or two I'll come back with another one. I don't think so, because I'm done with collecting trash. And I think I want to finish something and just throw the container out in the trash. I don't have the space or the will to do this anymore. So thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for watching this video, and I will come at you with something different hopefully soon. Thank you. Bye.